A lot happening today, Stephen. We have a beautiful day out there, hopefully on deck. I know you talked about that sunshine earlier, coming in a little bit later because it's a little bit cloudy out right now.
Yeah, Chris, and seeing those clouds for this morning, I do think we'll see more in the way of a blend of sun and clouds as the day goes on. A mainly dry day as well. The shower chances that we're talking about will hold off until the dinner time frame, plus then into tonight. Here is Newport Harbor, blue sky, some clouds and a breeze. Temperatures in the lower 60s here out in Providence. Looking at, again, the similar story with the blue sky and the clouds out there for now. Temperatures in the low 60s right now in Providence, 62, same in Newport, 64 out in New Bedford, 65 over in Taunton. A little bit cooler there in Smithfield, checking in at 60. We'll be in the 70s later on today. Live radar, nice and quiet, not seeing any showers or storms. This will change, though. Later on today, we have a cold front advancing through. We'll spark off some scattered showers and even a thunderstorm as well. Now, that rip current risk remains on the moderate to even high side across our coastline. That's off due to an offshore storm churning up the water and giving us some of those wave heights, 3 to 7 feet. So be mindful of that. Of course, this is the first weekend where most beaches do not have lifeguards, so you want to use a little extra caution when you go into the water. 3 key things: that rough surf does continue, round of showers later this evening into tonight. And then as we go into that 7-day forecast, we have a dry stretch with some warmer temperatures on the way for next week. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Here's the wide view, the satellite and radar showing what's going on. We have high pressure across the upper Midwest. This is actually going to be moving in to our area for tomorrow and into next week. But first, we have a cold front to get through with, again, a few showers and a thunderstorm as this tracks eastward. And there's that offshore storm still kind of spinning there over the Atlantic, churning up the water and making it a little bit more rough out there on the water, both in the bays and in the sound. So as we go through today, clouds in place and seeing those peaks of sunshine from time to time, especially for the second half of the day, or at least the middle part of the day, we'll be seeing a better chance of some of those brighter skies. But then as we go later on this afternoon, this evening, again, temperatures in the 70s, shower chances increase. I'm thinking after about 6, 7 o'clock this evening, we'll start seeing some scattered showers make their way in from the west. This is that cold front track through. Notice where you see some of the oranges and reds as well pushing their way towards our area. That's that thunderstorm risk later on tonight. The good news is with this cold front, once it moves on through, things clear out pretty quickly behind it. And for Sunday, looking at dry conditions, a pretty chilly start though. Temperatures in the 40s to near 50 early tomorrow morning. And then we're looking at sunshine and temperatures only near 70 for high temperatures on Sunday. So most areas will only be in the 60s. So a much more cool and more of that fall-like feel on the way for our Sunday. But still, lots of sunshine expected overall. Good weather taking us into that second half of the weekend. For this morning though, temperatures rising through the 60s. Will be near 71 for the middle part of the day, and for this afternoon topping out mid-70s with those shower chances increasing towards dinner time and then into tonight. Bay forecast, again, a little bit more choppy on the water, waves 2 to 3 feet. Those winds start out north, they'll shift southwest 5 to 10 knots. High tide occurs around 11 o'clock this morning, low tide later on this afternoon. And the beach forecast, not the best beach day just because temperatures near 70. It's actually the same as the water temperature, looking at a high rip current risk and those waves, like I mentioned, 3 to 7 feet. So just use caution at the beaches. Again, not many lifeguards out there as the season's kind of winding down. And looking at the 7-day forecast, you can see those temperatures are going up throughout the week, back into the 80s by Wednesday, and then looking at that more summer-like feel as we go towards the end of next week with, again, temperatures in the lower 80s. Full 7-day forecast on our website at WPRI.com.
Love to see that. It's been a beautiful week weather-wise. We can't complain too much about the sunshine and sunshine ahead, it looks like. But what is typically the average temperature at this time of year?
About 79, so we'll be closer to that as we go into next week.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Stephen. Switching gears now.